Hey, welcome to Men on Scandal. This is our weekly look, most times, of the latest episode of Scandal from a male perspective. There's testicles all over this episode, this recap.
Wow.
This one is called the Miseducation of ... All right, so I'm Tony Scott in Dallas. Mark Clark's in New York City. Troy Johnson is in Washington, D.C. We're on the audio-only feed for Mark, because that's just how it is. The video hamster on the wheel passed away, and the new one hasn't come in yet. So that's kind of like where we are. So, all right. So in this episode, the debate is on, and Mellie and Hollis are going at it over immigration. And Susan is...
So you said Hollis.
Because, Hollis is...
I thought you meant Donald. Oh,
yeah,
Trump.
Right.
This ain't nothing but a Donald
That's
Trump.
That's it. Man,
video.
Biting big time, isn't it? Susan is failing, though. Susan is not on her game, man. Mellie is asked who'd she support if she didn't get the nomination, and she chooses Susan. Hollis asked, how weird is it that Mellie's ex-husband's ex-mistress is running her campaign? But that's something that we all thought, though. You know?
We didn't say it out loud, though.
No, we didn't say it out loud, so...
Just like Donald Trump, man. Just like Trump.
Yep.
That's
Susan
right.
is asked whether Mellie should be held accountable for Fitz's decisions. Are women, are wives their husband's keeper? And Susan says maybe we should be. And she talks about her husband and how he served in the military and was killed in action. And that seems to have resonated big time, and she pulled out the W on that, man, because she was losing that debate terribly until she spoke about her husband. But therein lies a problem that we'll get to in a second. Mellie realizes that America hates her. Just now? You realize it just now?
Yes.
Yeah, what's to love? They used to call you Smelly Mellie.
Well, she called herself
this ain't
Smelly
no
Mellie,
surprise.
but I mean,
Welcome.
I think I was the only one who liked Mellie all along. I was the only one. I was a party of one.
Yeah, well.
I was on the Mellie bus early on.
Yes, you
Yes,
were,
you
Tony.
Tony has been on ride. He's been driving that bus.
Wrong and strong for a long time.
Olivia tells Mellie, I will get you the Oval come hell or high water. Where we've heard that before.
Simmer down, Olivia.
Susan isn't happy that the papers ran a picture of her and David because she broke up with David because she didn't believe that he was not cheating.
Yeah, and why is she mad? It's like that's the part of the news.
Yeah, I mean, come on, man. And everybody wants an interview with Susan and David together.
Right.
So, I mean...
Let's see this power couple one-on-one. I can't wait to hear this interview.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of... I'm sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, man. Olivia tells Marcus that he has to go on the road with Mellie. And Marcus asks Mellie if she's ready to go, and she tells him, my bag's over there. I was like, dang.
Dang.
Par for the
Wow.
course. I don't even know you, but I know how they've been treating you around here, so get used to it.
I was like, was that like, a class thing, or was that a race thing?
Simmer down, Tony. Always pulling the race card.
Hunt says that Susan and Lieutenant John Gladner supposedly got married by the justice of the peace in this little town, that they still have paper records. They don't have anything, online or anything. So Huck checked the records. He had to go down there. There's no record of Susan ever being married. Mm-mm. But they can't go after Susan. And nobody go after Susan for lying about being married, but they can't go after the veterans benefits she may have received. So they look into that, and there are no records of her ever getting benefits. But then it comes out that John isn't the father of Susan's daughter, Casey. So people are like, well, who's the pappy? Who's the pappy?
Yeah. Who put a baby up in you?
Who put a baby up in you? Olivia tracks down Casey's father, and he's in prison.
Wait a minute. Mark, was that from Life?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, it was so understated, I had to go back and get it.
Yeah, man. I the pappy.
Alex tells Frankie about Edison's rehab stint for addiction and later for depression. And Frankie says that's out of bounds. We're not going there. That's out of bounds. That's a personal thing. Frankie is the moral high. He's the Obama of this whole thing. And
We
I don't
hope.
know who Alex is because Alex is like his evil brother or something. So, Cyrus tells Alex to watch out. His hand is dangerously close to the flame, trying to give him some words of advice. Mellie,
Look, man, he's got to shut Cyrus down because he's working for his brother. He feels like, hey, I've been doing this. This is my chance to shine. My brother's running for president. Here's my opportunity to be an operative.
but Cyrus is in his way.
And Cyrus is in.
But
my
Cyrus
way.
is the campaign manager, is he not? He's the one. He's running the show. But Alex is resisting that.
But Cyrus does seem a bit old, though. A little bit old and out of touch. But maybe that will change.
Maybe so. Alex, again, let's see where I'm at here. Mellie's going on Jimmy Kimmel. And they want her to read the mean tweets about herself. And they give her a sample, and Marcus is like, no. I want the tweets to be as mean as you can find them. Yeah. I want them to be just right there. I want them to be just bad. He wants like ratchet tweets. You know what I'm saying?
Marcus,
paper smoking.
Yes.
Those years of working in the black activist sector have sharpened Marcus's skills.
Well, I think he thinks that the meaner they are, the better she'll look.
Yeah.
So
laugh at yourself.
But she could she could do that without the mean tweets. They don't have to be that mean.
But that's what the whole segment is about.
But
anyway.
I mean, they're talking. But keep in mind that she is the the former first lady. I mean, there's still a degree of
Well,
decorum.
Tony, that's the problem, Tony. That's the problem. All that pomp and circumstance. Gotta be real.
But in real life, didn't the president go in there and do the same thing though? Obama read some mean tweets, didn't he? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I guess if the president can do it, I guess it's there, but it's fair game. So Olivia tells Ronnie, who is Casey's father, she says that he needs to say publicly that he's Casey's father, and in a week he'll be free after 10 years. He didn't even know he was Casey's father, I don't think. He wants to think about it, though, because he says, I'm not a snitch.
And he's a good guy,
He's in prison.
He's a good guy, man.
Well, he had some drug issues. I mean, he kind of.
He said he didn't want to hurt Casey. Didn't want to hurt, his girl.
He's loyal.
And one thing that this episode proved, Olivia's an ass.
Well, I mean, she's got a job, man. Sometimes your job isn't pretty. Sometimes you got to get in the mud, and But Huck doesn't like the way this is playing out because Casey is finding out who her father is this way because Huck loved the kids.
Yeah, man.
So.
Yeah, I'm with Huck,
with
man.
Huck?
Olivia's an ass. She just wants to win. You just want to do this just so you
that's
win?
what she wants. Politics, it's win or be damned, man. So,
That's right. This could be it. This could be the game
there.
breaker.
David goes to see Susan, and she's angry, and she calls him stupid face. Were you in the third grade? What the hell? Stupid face, really?
Right.
He's asking.
No, I'm not, duty head.
Not the duty head. He's asking for her forgiveness and another chance. She talked to the hand. Edison Davis's addiction to painkillers comes out in public now. Now everybody knows. And Cyrus warns Frankie that the Edison Davis story should not have been leaked. Frankie stands by Alex's decision to leak it. But just a couple minutes ago, he was like, nah, man, that's out of bounds. And now all of a sudden it's like, well, you know what? It's out there now.
Well, Tony, you remember, I think it was the late Andy Gibb who said, love is higher than a mountain. Love is thicker than water.
What in the hell?
They didn't really tie in.
What was that,
man?
Sorry,
why were we subjected to that? What did we do to deserve this?
I thought it was a family lyric, but it was about love.
Damn. Edison tells Eli that Olivia was the only one that had the info on his rehab. And he tells Eli that he needs to rein Olivia in. And Eli, him don't like that.
Ooh, don't be telling Eli nothing.
He takes big exception to, first of all, he takes exception to being interrupted while he's talking. And then he takes exception to being told what to do. And then he takes exception to criticism of his daughter. And
then he takes exception to a man with purple lips talking to him that way.
He takes
with your velvet lips. Don't be talking to me.
And he takes exception to Edison forgetting who's boss. And Jake just sat there like a dog, just like a good little dog. Man.
Rowan's lyrics were so hot, they cooked the chicken that Jake was eating.
Yeah, it was brutal.
He aired out.
Yeah, he did air him out. He did.
Yeah, that was boy. As a grown ass man, I haven't had that happen yet, and I hope it never does.
What's even worse is he's bigger than Rowan. Yeah. And now a big man getting checked down like that. But like, see, you just might as well go ahead, grab your balls, and take yourself home.
But Eli's lapdog was sitting right there eating chicken.
Well, I think most of us, even if we were wrong, all men have been trained to, in that situation, say, man, F you. That's what you say it. You just say it just to save face somehow.
Well, you got to do something. You can't. You're right, Mark. You got to say something. You got to leave. You know, you can't stick around for the whole soliloquy. No. Yeah. Like, this dude's still talking.
And wait a minute. And then he had that scared look back. Like, got scared. Like.
But you know what?
No, not the.
But then after Eli leaves the room, Jake tells Edison, "There's more chicken in the fridge, man." If you want
Damn.
Right. It's like, come on, man.
Edison should have made a joke or something. You know, or if you don't say F you do the damn, man, he tore me a new asshole. I guess I will get some of that chicken.
Now that you have done.
Yeah.
Yes, I've done that. Oh, I guess it's over. I guess I will have some of that chicken.
The head of the Meridian Terrace.
Wait, one more. Do you just act like it wasn't directed at you altogether?
Yeah, like you turn around like, was he talking to somebody behind me?
Yeah, I thought he was talking. Somebody else in here. Just play it all the way off.
Now I have done that.
Or, of course, the what B got in his bonnet? I think I'll have some of that chicken.
What B got in his bonnet?
Oh, now any man who says what B got in his bonnet, I'm gonna have to suspend his man card, man.
What B got in his bonnet? I will have some chicken.
What year is this?
So where Edison Davis received treatment, the Meridian Terrace, they say publicly that Edison Davis did not receive treatment there. So who bought off Meridian Terrace? Was it Eli or was it Cyrus? Or was it Edison Davis? You know, I mean, Alex goes to confront Olivia about Edison's supposed rehab. And, you know, the way they look at each other, man, you know, Olivia and Alex are headed for the sheets, man.
It's a matter of time,
man. They're headed for the sheets, man. It's going to happen. It's going to happen, man. Mark my words.
She was like, I loved you on SVU. Now I got to have you. What? What'd you say? Oh, never mind.
Marcus goes off on Mellie and tells her basically why everybody dislikes her. That's, you know.
Yeah.
I thought they had chemistry.
Yeah, but he's black.
That Mandingo love was coming through.
She don't like black men.
You never know, Tony.
How do you know, Tony?
Yeah, but she doesn't. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, but her issues
Tony,
with black
Tony.
issues with black men are tied to her father. Every issue she has about men are tied to her father.
Okay. And getting boned by that old guy. Oh, that's her husband's dad.
Olivia.
Old musty balls have a way to make you do that.
Well, you know, Olivia goes to see Ronnie in prison and tells him it's time to draw blood for the paternity test. And Ronnie says, "Nah, I can't do this, man." And then Olivia says, "You know what?" She threatens to set him up so he can get a longer sentence. And Olivia asks Quinn to co-sign the threat, but Quinn kind of hesitates for a minute. And then she looks at Huck, and then she goes ahead and co-signs, but she knows that Olivia's out of line here.
It's foul. Yes, it's foul.
Yeah, she scares Ronnie into giving up the blood. That's the hell or high water gene that she got from Eli.
Yeah.
You know?
She is her father.
Yep. And the paternity test comes back positive, and Ronnie, you are the father of Casey. And Olivia tells Quinn to leak that information. And Huck tells Quinn they ain't leaking nothing. We ain't leaking a damn thing.
Right.
Quinn and Abby, they meet about Olivia. And Fitz meets with Olivia about what she's doing. And he says, "Can I keep it real with you, Liv?" And she tells him, whoever taught you that phrase, they should be fired immediately. And they argue about their bad decisions. And Fitz tells Olivia, we don't have to be these people anymore. And Olivia doesn't want to hear from Quinn and Abby, who are outside the door. She doesn't. She just, I think Olivia's trying really hard to keep Fitz out of her life, and out of her bedroom.
That's worked so well
in the past, right? Fitz tells Susan that Olivia is going to help tell the world that Ronnie is Casey's father. Fitz offers to make it go away. She accepts, Susan does, but Fitz says the better plan, though, would be to take this head on. Go ahead and go in front of the American people and tell them the truth. It's worked for Fitz.
American people. I hate that phrase, American people. I was thinking some damn Republican trick.
Yeah.
Trick.
Susan believes, though, that the truth will destroy her. But Fitz says, hey, that's how I got the gig.
But you're a man. She's absolutely right.
And Fitz is lying anyway because he stole the election.
Oops. Wait a minute.
Marcus coaches Mellie at the expense of revealing the mean tweets he got when he ran for mayor. That's when he got tweeted about the two Floridas on the side.
Yes. Man, those are the worst quote unquote mutton chops in the world.
He needs to bring those down.
Are more like mutant.
They're already
mutant
down.
Chops, man.
It's like a chest hair on both sides of his face.
He's got taco meat on the side of his face, man.
Yeah, taco mutton chop.
Susan goes to Fitz and tells him that she's made a decision. And Fitz stops her and tells her that he has some difficult news. Apparently, Ronnie, Casey's father, the guy she had Casey with, has hanged himself.
Damn.
Olivia has to take that one, right? That's on her.
Yeah, it's on her.
It's completely on her.
Well, actually, the president said he was hung, and she was like, "Well, not as I remember." No, he hanged himself. Oh, okay.
All right. Frankie Vargas tells his brother Alex to hand the papers over to his campaign manager, Cyrus. Cyrus thanks Tom for fixing the Meridian terror situation. And what's up with those two?
Big Daddy got some brownies on for you.
Oh, man. So, Sue.
What happened? Did Tom discover the finer meat when he was in
I
prison?
don't know. I don't know. Susan.
The finer meat? Is that how you described it?
The finer meat.
Hey, man, who's next in the shower? Wait a minute. And Tom's life was changed.
Susan and David go on TV together. David thinks that Susan has forgiven him, but she says, you're a prop. Damn. Susan, the most cheerful, positive, moral person in the entire White House, says, you're a prop.
She's
Damn.
getting...
I mean, that was so... What happened, man?
What's that?
Hold on, man. We got a fire going on.
What?
Oh, man, when she told him that you're a prop, I had to put a jacket on, man, because it got kind of cold. It was kind of cold up in there, man.
She's been getting
Coming
some
from
strange
her.
lately. Her one-liners are better. Once
And Mellie reads the mean tweets on Jimmy Kimmel, man. She goes on there and does it, and it's a home run. The crowd loves it. It's a home run for her, which is great because the American people hate her. Olivia sends for Fitz and tells him that she wants to win desperately. And they agree that they're going to campaign against each other, but they're going to do it cleanly. And then he hit it.
No.
I didn't hit it yet.
It's coming, man. No, really.
It's coming.
No, what? Yeah.
What? Huh?
So that's how that episode went, man. Tell me what I missed.
You got it all, Tony.
You always say that.
It's true.
Yeah, but then people comment on YouTube and say, yeah, you missed this over here, big head.
You know what? They don't know what they're talking about.
They don't know nothing. So,
now.
Well, anyway, so that's the episode, the Miseducation of ...
Yeah, I thought it was a kind of a coming out for our girl. Huh?
For Susan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, Olivia acted like an ass.
Yeah, she was, man. She was
She's an
taking no
ass.
prisoners. You know, and that's the thing. They make her not necessarily likable a lot of times, huh?
Right.
Yeah, but
You'd be like-
and, which I'm confused by, because you used to like her, but now it's kind of like.
But this is the part of Olivia Pope probably that we never actually really saw, because she will do what she has to do for her client. And maybe we never saw her get that deep into the mud. But then again, we never saw her actually run firsthand a political campaign. Now, she's done it before, but that's kind of like how the series started. But now we're getting to see her, actually, do it firsthand, and this is how she gets it done.
And the thing that's funny about that whole thing about, working for your client, it ends up being, it's much like prostitution. It's almost like you put aside your morals for money.
Yeah.
Which is like interesting.
Well, I mean, it goes back to when you were stripping for a while, Mark, and
Yes, the Little Mark show. Especially on the cold nights.
I was in the pool.
Hey, it's about to go down if this heat kick on. But then you get booty sweat, so I don't know. You gotta pick a choice, ladies.
I understand they used to call you Twerks or Us.
All right. Anyway, so that's the episode. If you can share it, that'd be great. If you can give it a thumbs up, that'd be awesome. All right. Appreciate you checking us out. This is episode 16 of season 5. So in New York City is Mark Clark. Troy Johnson is in Washington, D.C. I'm Travis Scott in Dallas. Again, thanks for watching Men on Scandal, and we'll see you next time.